Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Red Up vs Aliens. Today we are at a large landed UFO. As you can see here, this is an abductor. There's two kinds of large landed UFOs, well large UFOs in general. One is the abductor, which looks like this, and the other is a transport ship. They can both fulfill multiple roles with different ship names, but basically if one lands or crash, gets shot down, this is basically what you expect. And you basically get two kinds of maps. So this is abductor. It's generally the easier of the two. The reason being the abductor during early game only has 3 outsiders, as opposed to the troop transport, which can have 5 to 6, which I'm sure you can imagine is quite nasty. 5 to 6 outsiders, including a 1 with 20 HP. So yeah. Now, this landing zone here is one of the new landing zones in Beta 14. As you can probably tell, we're right next to the ship. And in fact, this is actually what I consider the back of the ship. With the front of the ship being all the way on the other side of the map, with a very huge open area, which I would imagine all the aliens come out of normally. Now, this starting zone has some interesting things about it. One is that you can easily actually use this ladder to get up to a roof. And if you had a mech, you could, for example, or anything with explosives, you could theoretically punch or break this cover somehow and jump down for a pretty cool dynamic breach. In my experience, though, this is quite a poor idea. The reason is, often, the command pod, so usually outsiders in this part of the game, will be waiting for you inside here. And if you trigger the command pod, the rest of the ship's going to come looking for you. Now, this place is in first glance, it might look pretty good. You can barely see it, but basically we've got 2 doors here. There's walls all the way along here, with a big double door here. And now, why do I think this is a pretty poor place to be? The biggest thing is that there's only 2 positions you can shoot out of the door from. And if you move outside of the door, there's actually 2 small doors here, and if you take any kind of position outside the door, you can be easily flanked. Worse, these 2 doors the line of sight is kind of dodgy. You can't really see much past them, so you can't really use them to shoot past this door either. So which means you end up with just 2 firing positions, and so that by itself is pretty bad. You don't want to be stuck in a room with only 2 firing positions, and aliens can just jump in and easily get a flank on you. The bigger problem is the skylight here. Now, even if it's intact, I found floaters can actually just float right in. So anything flying, let's say a cyber disc as well, can just come right in from your back and shoot you. And that is quite scary. Another issue I found in this room is that if either of these walls, so this wall here, or the identical wall on the other side, gets blown out, you get some very strange line of sight. For one thing, floaters I often found can actually abuse this by hovering somewhere around here and can shoot into the room, even to a point of flanking you, so they can actually flank you from here, and you can't see them at all. It's very scary. So, if I can, I want to avoid fighting from this room. That said, the rest of the ship isn't that much better. It's a lot of very awkward architecture. It's a lot of half cover. It's not as bad as a troop transport, but it's still pretty shoddy, and we want to avoid fighting around here. So, as much as possible, we want to stay outside and use terrain on the outside as much as possible. Let's just start moving forward. My plan. So I've kind of discussed this section of the ship. I haven't actually talked about my plan yet. So my plan would be to move along the side of the ship, and probably get a breach of this room here, which can be done quite nicely. After that, I'll probably actually keep moving left. I want to again avoid this, and I'll probably use once I get to run halfway, so basically I'll stay on the outside of the ship. Here's the thing, because outsiders usually only spawn inside the ship, so as long as you stay on the outside, you shouldn't be able to trigger them. So my plan is to stay on the outside of the ship after I breach this room here, and then just keep going along to the front, and then fight from there. It's kind of weird, and often in these abductor maps, what I'll actually do is find a nice position outside the front of the ship, which is on the other side of the map, and I'll try to fight there instead of. Basically, I try to kill all the groups before I even go inside the UFO. Obviously, spawning here makes it quite different. So yeah, let's get moving. We'll move Vexen Cross here. Okay, I wasn't expecting anyone here. That's good. And what I'll probably do, I can see some nice half cover positions here, and obviously there's cover positions here. So yeah, like I said, I could try breach this room here. Of course, there's a risk with that. As I was saying, outsiders could be inside this room. If I do try that, I could easily get myself in a position where I have the whole ship chasing after me. So instead, maybe I'll just continue going around the outside. Um, and this is all half cover. There's very low full cover on this side of the ship. We can just full cover on the left there, but that's pretty much it. Even if I have to, I'll rather fight outside here than have to fight inside. Inside just has so much weird line of sights and just very awkward in general. And especially outsider. I could actually try breaching that room if I can get to one of these positions, and if I don't see anything inside, I can throw a bow scanner, but that's still quite risky. Let's see. The being a landed ship, we can actually expect, let's say, even mechtoids. Let's have a good listen in. Okay, mutons. Mutons. Okay, we have mounted this way. Mutons isn't as scary as floaters on this map, to be honest. Let's just keep moving up. Breaching this room actually is quite tempting. Like again though, I have to be very careful. I don't want to trigger the outsiders prematurely. I've seen outsiders spawn inside the room, outside the room, and even inside one of these cargo little small rooms over here. There's 4 rooms. I think they're some kind of cargo containers, to be honest. So that's why I call them cargo containers. They're kind of in the shape of one as well. So let's just keep moving up. I'm going to take it slowly. I'm not going to worry about a mound, even though I saw there was a mound right in front of me, because these ships have a lot of aliens in them, and if you can get one down, especially this is not early game anymore. This is really what I consider mid game, but still, if you get one down, there's a lot of resources. What am I doing? Steady. Okay, so if we can get some sound bites. Okay, mutons in that room. Okay, I know I've been quite indecisive about whether I want to breach this room or not. I mean, the good thing about breaching this room, it's a nice place to breach. It's a terrible place to fight from, in my opinion. I mean, you could actually try overwatching from here, but even then, there's a lot of low cover here, and you end up with not many actual fire positions that you want to safely fire from, and you can be easily flanked from the sides. I mean, it's not a bad position to be completely fair, but it's not great either. Yeah. So, do I want to breach this room or not? I think I might actually go for it. Yeah, again, like I said, I've been kind of just jumping back and forth and being decisive about whether I want to or not. It's a risk. It's potentially a good risk, potentially a bad risk. Like, you know, all risks I like. Let's put Zhang up here. Now, here's a question. Can I possibly get a bow scanner somewhere without opening the store? And I don't think I can throw it in there without opening the door. That's a problem. I would love to get a bow scanner across the corner, around the corner, but I mean, the most I'll see is like this tiny section here, which isn't very useful information. So these two basically keep supporting my side, my back. So in case I do get activation somewhere, I have a rocket and sniper ready. Barrack Global has been with us for almost pretty much every single difficult mission so far. Okay. I don't care about that mound. Okay, what I'm going to do is run barreling up here. Like I said, these rooms are very good for breaching. They're just terrible as a defensive position. So as long as I don't try to hole up in here, I should be fine. If I do encounter outsiders, what I might do is actually retreat out of the room. And looking at this map, I can get some decent positions here. It's not great positions though. There's more positions back here as well. So I have to retreat back to the trees here. Because fighting around here, it would just mean I'll get flanked and I'll get run to heaps of alongside issues. I mean, I could actually just use these positions. I mean, I actually get 4 or 5 positions firing this way, which isn't that bad either. The only problem is I can get flanked from this way. And again, of course, the roof. Floaters can just float right through a roof, and that's part's kind of scary. Okay, can my rocket here run at all? No, not really. Okay, I think I'll put a gunner at the entrance, because shotguns doesn't really need to be next to the wall.
On it. Got it. Heading to that location.
Okay, these two, I think I'll start moving them up as well, so they can be handy in the upcoming fight. Because currently, back here, they're not going to do much.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Hope I don't regret this, because some part patrols into me, but we'll see.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Overwatch. I'm watching for them. I feel Shh. I think I heard something.
Okay, I think that might have just made my decision for me. That sound was no sound at all. What that means is I believe the outsiders are right here. So instead of going into this room, I'm going to instead be very careful and sneak away from this room and try to go around this UFO towards the front. The reason is, no sound at all often means the outsiders are here. And I do not want to find the outsiders yet. Not with the entire ship of angry mutants. So let's get away from this door. And let's try to go around the front. So we can basically fight from the front and slowly make our way back to the back again. Again, I'm sorry if this is a bit slow play, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry on a large UFO like this. And I've had bad encounters, especially around here, before. So I'm not going to take this risk of accidentally triggering the outsiders early. I want to get a large UFO home. I need those computers in particular. Okay. We're not going to be getting any mail on this mission, but that's fine by me personally. Okay. That mail just really wants me to get, doesn't it? It's fine. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you, Mount. You and your honeyed words. False promises. Let's run you up to here. I can't trigger anything from going here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I want to actually get a move on. I'm spending a lot of time not doing much right now, as you can probably see.
I'm ready to move.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Roger that. Stepping off.
Бегом.
It might even be worth checking Baskin up into the room from here. Okay, Thin Man behind us.
What was that?
Literally behind us. Interesting. Okay, we heard Thin Man here, and seeing how small this area is, they are literally behind us. Let's go say hi to them, I guess. I can probably move to infantry. If this doesn't trigger, which is fine by me, there's this entire line of concealment here. So what I might do is move people up to this concealment, see nothing as well, and when the Thin Man comes out, I'll be ready to easily flank them and kill them. I haven't heard any cyber discs. That does not mean there's no cyber discs on this mission. Keep in mind, this is June now, so there definitely can be cyber discs.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, good.
Поняла вас.
Okay.
I feel, Commander.
Смотрю внимательно.
Overwatch. If they move,
Let's see what else Thin Men are. Okay, one mount gone. That's fine by me. Now let's see if we can find some Thin Man.
on task. Enemies.
Hi, Thin Man. How are you doing? No, don't run all the way back there. That's not cool at all. Okay, I can't even run a gun him. He's so far away. That's kind of frustrating. Oh well. And I can't even flank these guys either. They all ran to the perfect position to not be easily flanked by me. Ah, well. So much for an easy kill. And this rocket's completely worthless, as it often is. If I had an engineer here, even engineer would not have helped much. He's behind indestructible cover. I can at best turn him into half cover. He's behind destructible cover, but these two are both behind indestructible cover. So yeah, maybe I should have tried moving to a different position to better flank them, because to more better encourage them to take position against this side, I guess. Oh well. Okay, what can I do? I have plenty of flashbangs. The man in the back is the scariest because he has, well, he's a pod leader. That said, these other thin men are also pretty scary. And I'm, like I said, also again, I'm not in a very good position to flank them, which is kind of annoying. In fact, I'm not in a good position to suppress them either. Okay, here's what I can do. Infantry can move here, kill this thin man. I can suppress their back thin man. Okay, what's your percentages? 59, 64. Okay, that's the back, very far back then, man. I think I'll get with you. 74%. Let's go for it. Well, that's a hit, I suppose. Am I willing to spend a rocket on this? I think the big question, that might be the wrong question to ask. The big question is, well, am I willing to risk a 3.3 scale rocket that can scatter right here without too much problems? I suspect my monster might be a no. Okay, you can easily kill him, assuming you hit. Maybe I should make it clearer. Assuming you hit hard enough. Okay. I think what I'm going to have to do... Where's my gunner again? Gunner is here. If this thin man was dead, I could actually move you... The problem is I can't actually suppress that thin man in the back. And that's a frustrating part here. There's no easy way of suppressing him. I can flashbang him easy enough. Yep, I can flashbang him easy enough, but there's no way I can suppress him. Because there's simply no position I can take to suppress him from. So, knowing that, what I might do is flashbang him, try to kill him, and can possibly flashbang... I can probably kill him. Here's the thing, I can kill him easily enough. 64% is not terrible, 61% is not terrible. Of course, 91% is not terrible either, so I can pretty much try to kill these two off, flashbang and suppress. So that might be a thing. So let's do that. I think I like that plan. Okay. Okay. Good, good. So far so good. That's good too. In fact, I can even run you up to... I would say run you up to here, but if you fail to kill a thin man, which is quite likely, you're going to be in a terrible position there. You're going to come over here. Suppress him. Okay, good. So 27, 42. 42. That's actually not bad. Surprisingly high. Yeah, because he's only a half cover. If I shoot from, see this 45-degree line? Yeah, if I shoot from this side, 45-degree line. So what I might actually do is move you here in preparation to flank him next turn. Or I can move you up and prepare to flank him next turn. In fact, if I move you up just like here... wait, you're the scout. What am I doing? No. No. You need to flashbang him. What am I doing? I thought that was my assault. Okay, now you aren't the world's fastest assault. Okay, you need to suppress him. And here, I might move you up to here. Okay, it's good. And let's see what these men do. Okay, good, good. This is a scary one. I'm on half cover. Okay, good, good. Now I can run and gun him. Yeah, the problem is I could take these positions here, but I don't want to take the risk of being in half cover. Again, what can I do against this thing, man? I can... It's far away at him, really. 67% is not terrible at all. That's actually pretty damn high. 59% could be better. Could be a lot better. Unfortunately, he doesn't have hard cover from this side, so I can't try to cheat him out of his full cover. Like, honestly, I didn't actually understand the mechanic very well until I did Corporate Ladder episode. I think it was episode like 14 or 15, and I realized how the cover system works. And it's, once you understand something, the game becomes much less mysterious. Which I guess is the case with most things, isn't it? It's only we don't know how something works that things feel like magic. What's that percentage? 51! Oh, come on. That's worse than my infantry, and you're like practically next to him. Jesus. Okay. I guess worst case I can suppress him. Okay, I think I want to finish this quickly before I have more problems. So let me just run and gun this to here. And here's the thing about abductor maps as well. You got all this surrounding map to play with lots of cover. If this was troop transport, there'd be none of this. It'll just be straight up the ship, and there's almost no terrain outside it. Okay, 9%, pretty good. Good job. And you didn't even poison yourself, so even better. Now Vixen Cross can now move up to here, which is not a flank, but what it is a cheat him out of his full cover. 58% is not terrible. He just flipped him off completely. That's completely fine by me. Okay, now I want to turn around in case I get contact next turn. So let's move you here. I'm gonna move you here. I just want to, just in general, move people up. Yeah, problem with lasers is that you don't get much ammo. On stuff like strike rifles. Whereas with ballistics, you get plenty of ammo. Okay, I actually heard sectoids. More importantly, I think I heard sectoids here. Where did I start? I started here. I heard sectoids to my left. That's interesting. I'm going to investigate that further. Here's the thing about Xcom. You always want to make sure your left and right headphones or speakers are up the right way. Or on the right way, if you're wearing headphones. Just because the game actually does try to clue you in on where the aliens are. And I'm pretty sure I heard footsteps to my left. And it sound like sectoid footsteps. So, instead of facing this way, I'm going to do a complete 180 and turn around. So where's my scout? I should try to use tab rather than shift. I just use shift because I find it easier to push. Maybe I'm just lazy, I guess. So sectoids. Now ideally I don't want to, if they are to my left, I don't want to discover them yet. But I think they're all the way at the back. Let's actually just move it here and find out. If there are sectoids on this map, I'm not against it. Because sectoids, honestly, are probably the least scary enemy compared to anything I can face right now. Other than maybe a pod of drones. Okay. So I'm just trying to sneak slowly. I'm just trying to move everyone around. And let's just move you here. Yes, I know I'm revealing new territory, but still, I want to get a soundbar on these guys. I know I know that outsiders are right in this room, so... And there's something like over here, I imagine. This door still remains closed. This door remains closed. And knowing this is quite important because if something patrols around here, the door's opening will be a good sign of something happening. So what I'll probably do is... I actually want to save our mouse scanners, just in case.
Мониторю сектор.
I'm watching for them.
Please. Damn it, I don't want to know about the outsiders. I know they're there. I'm so certain the sectoid is here, though. I heard him to my left again. Let's see if I'm right about sectoids being here. They could, instead of being here, they could have actually patrolled back to where I came from. That's actually quite possible. And I heard floaters. Floaters are scary on this map.
Moving to position.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I think there still might be sectoids behind me. If they're not behind me, I think they might have came all the way around the back of the UFO and actually, like I said, into my landing zone. But again, like I said, with large UFOs, it's better to be safe than sorry. And you can be very sorry on these maps when things go wrong.
Commander.
Иду.
Okay, still nothing. I want to get away from this UFO so I can get a better soundbite.
I'm rolling.
Because currently telling me where the outsiders are is not useful. I know the outsiders are there. It could actually be a troll seeker pod. That's completely possible as well. There's a problem when you're facing mostly outsiders, is that they're easily confused with seekers. Pretty much the way I know it's a command pod is because 1 is silent and 2 it's not moving. The fact that it's not moving almost guarantees it's an outside pod. It's not a pure guarantee though, because seekers sometimes also decide not to move.
Watch.
Начинаю наблюдение.
Okay, please give me a better soundbite. And I was right. Okay, I wasn't being paranoid. Good. I'm glad. I think there's 1 sectoid. 3 more to go. Excellent, so I wasn't being paranoid. My sound... I thought correctly. You know what I mean. Okay, so Gunner can go over here for some nice... damn it. I don't think I can see from this position. But I want to use that position for someone else. Mostly I just want to get out of the way for my sniper. You know what? What am I worried about? 74, 74, 59. If I can get up here, it'll be high ground bonus. So let's actually do that. And here's the thing about slopes. Always be very careful of slopes. This is low cover. This is no cover. 53, 100, 70, 59. Okay, I'm protecting the 100%. And that's sure one-shotted. 76. And what do I do about the back ones? That's a good question. I don't want to waste any more flashbangs if possible. Where's my running gun? Completely useless. It seems like a running theme today. Run gun's always just a little bit too far back. Okay, the biggest threat sectoid is the one in the back. I can suppress him. So that's something. And I can kill this one with Batarang. Okay, so let's just start with that, 100%. Barrack Lombo. Good job. Let's kill the sectoid here. Okay, it's a hit. Can you do it again? Good job, Batarang. You're becoming a regular superstar here. Now, what can I do about this back one? Vexen Cross actually in a poor position. Let's see if I can go up here. But yeah, in this case, I actually discounted the fact there could be anything in this corner and just moved straight along the ship. So if it wasn't for that soundbite telling me that there were sectoids to my left, which was my left when I'm looking this way, I would have kept going without even realizing it. So basically, keep your ears out. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears out. You know what? I could just take pot shots here. Can you get cover to take them from, though? Yeah, kinda. That's cover. 28. Excellent. What I've always wanted. Maybe my psych item was a little bit too strong there. You know what? I'm not even going to bother taking the shot though. Keep sending a rocket in case something bad happens.
Вас поняла.
Okay, and just make sure he doesn't move anywhere.
The aliens are falling back.
Wow, look at that. I should be more careful. Suppression can definitely destroy cover. Hey, it's another one of these sectoids. I love these scare sectoids. I love them. They're so cute. So cute. It's always cute when a sectoid hunkers like that. Okay, so that was pretty good. Now what I want to do is spend a turn reloading and then we move forward.
Heading to that location. I'm ready. I'm on it.
So I actually don't know. Okay, chances are any aliens will come from this side now. They could burst through these doors, I have no idea. But wherever they come from, we want to be prepared, and that means reloading everybody. You can see here, there's actually a lot of heavy cover here. So this is actually a pretty good place to fight if need be.
Reloaded.
And Driskin naturally isn't doing much good, but that's alright.
We're green to go.
Medics for now, for me, is just...
I am going.
Well, here's the thing. Engineer isn't actually particularly useful in large landed UFOs.
Watching for activity.
Okay. Door open to my right. That's important. Which door? Not these two doors. That door open. Okay, so we have a patrol right here. I still don't want to approach this though. The simple reason, again, is because if I approach this, I'll trigger the outsiders. Let me think about this. Do I want to keep moving this way? So here's a question, right? Do I want to keep moving this way, or basically face this patrol here? Now, facing this patrol here, obviously, I have the issue of facing the outside at the same time. I've already killed 2 groups, but chances are there's at least 3 more groups, other than 2 or 3 more groups, other than the outsider. If this was a land and transport, I actually have a better count of how many enemies there are. The number of enemies on the land abductor seems to always be kind of awkward. I'm thinking 5 plus outsider, but I'm also not sure. Well, I think what I might do is actually put everyone in position to, in case they come out of the store, to basically overwatch them. And, because this is actually a pretty good position to fight from. I can actually retreat as well. Just look at all this concealment and cover. This place is great to fight in. So if they come out, I will possibly overwatch them for 1 turn, and then fall back, and overwatch them from a further back position. If they don't come out, I'll probably give them 1 or 2 turns. I'll just continue moving to my left, because I don't want to move in there to hunt them down. Okay, so let's start moving people around. So you here. My primary overwatcher will be my Bradarang. Where are you? Bradarang. Driskin. Because I'm not going to be staying in this position if I do fight, I may as well line people in half cover and just take shots.
Heading to that location.
Not like Bragg Longbow needs full cover. And Qilong, Mr. Zhang is never particularly useful today. He's one of my slower assaults, which is part of the problem. I like my assaults fast. The only movement is on the cusp of being a useful assault to me.
Locked and loaded.
Oh well.
Ясно. Буду на чеку.
I'm watching for them.
Let's see if they come out. Outsiders? Yes, I know.
What was that?
Here we go. They did come out. Ooh, that's not a bad shot at all, Barrack. And there's 1 dead floater. Now, how many floaters are there? 1. And 2 mutons. 1 floater and 2 mutons. Okay. It's very useful information. And I'm not being sarcastic either. So, what do we want to do here? Well, the mutons, if they move up, there's only one place they can truly take. Who can see the back muton? That's what I'm curious about. Someone can see that muton. Who? Okay, Zhang can see that muton. He's the only person who can see the muton, I'm pretty sure. So what I might actually do, the muton, if he wants to shoot me, has to come out. Now, if he comes out, there's only a few cover positions he can take. He can take this. Oh, I can't actually reach there. Okay, this is low cover here. This is high cover, but this is very volatile, and these are all low cover. So what I might actually do is shoot once with Batarang, like that. And here I could either overwatch them for them to come out, or I can hunker. Benefits of overwatching obviously is to kill them as they come out. Benefits of hunkering is because a muton is pretty scary. They can easily one-shot me with a crit, and depending on who it is, like a local poacher here of only 7 health, can probably get one shot with a non-crit too. They only have plasma carbines at this point, so they're not as scary as they could be. Okay, I know I can run up to here if need be, so what I might actually do is use Zhang and probably Vixen Cross is here to be a flanking team, so when they do move up, I can flank them easily. So what I might actually do is encourage them to come up. Let's run you here. Vixen Cross can run you up around the same position, like here. In fact, let's have a third backup. Driskin, with a flashbang if need be. And I'm hoping they will come out and face me. And so what I'm going to do is actually, instead of overwatching, I'm going to hunker everyone down. Yeah. I mean, everyone's in full cover already. The chance of them hitting me is ridiculously low, and if they do hit me, my damage resistance should stop me from being one-shotted. Oh. Wow. Oh boy. I'm hoping that didn't trigger. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I have floats on my left, but it didn't trigger. And for some reason these guys didn't come out, which is actually kind of frustrating. Now, worst case, they can actually run around the back and flank me from the back. I have seen mutons do that before. So don't be too surprised when they do that. I need to know what's happening. But it also means I can't just keep, I can't hunker here. Because if foes turn up, I have to have all my firepower available. Okay. The smoke grenade is also in a pretty poor position to help out if need be. Okay. What I might do is overwatch with these. You need to reload. So, okay. In that case, I'm going to reload you. Because this elevation shouldn't count as being high elevation, so the chance of hitting me still isn't that high. It's definitely not to be discounted. It is a little bit scary. Okay, I'm just going to reload you. Because of those foes do turn up, I need you to be able to fire. That's kind of important. I'm going to see weapon use, so if the foes do turn up, I can rocket them. And you can overwatch, and you can... let's see. You have 3 shots total. I probably should reload you, to be honest. I'm not sure what to do with you. You're in a pretty weird position. I might actually overwatch with you, guys. See what happens. Okay, outside's down weight, which means mutants aren't actually that close to me. Okay, here they come. Expected. Okay, hopefully they come towards me. Is there only 2 of them? That was quite surprising. Expecting a lot more. Two more at the back. 2 more floats at the back. Okay, something came towards me. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. So I have 2 floaters. Sorry, 3 floaters and 3 mutons. And I actually heard some movement on the ship itself. Okay, now what can I do against these guys? What? I can actually just go here. And say hi to this muton. Like this. Good. Now those floaters are a threat. Those floaters... Because those floaters over there, because they actually turn up and flank me, it's quite likely to flank me from all the way over there. So I might take these 2 shots from standing position. The problem is, how do I make sure they both die? 59, 64. Why is it so low? Because I don't have high run bonus against you. You're too high. How unfortunate. Well, let's take a 64. Oh, barrack. Can I run a gun you? Here's the problem with running gun is that I can't actually take cover against them easily. Because if I do, what's going to happen is that can I actually get a flashbang? Because basically these mutants could actually turn up and just easily flank me. That's kind of scary. So if I take this position here, for example, right, I'll be good cover against them, but these mutants, they turn up, they'll have an easy flank on me. Okay, well, who's flanking me here? The mutant is. So let's just kill the mutant. And ideally, let's kill this guy too. I could actually just overwatch him, but at this distance, I really want to have some backup. Can I get a flashbang on him? I'm feeling the answer might be a no. And I don't want to stand the open either because there's more floaters that way. So you can see I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I can't reliably kill this mutant right now. Not mutant, floater, and the floater's actually flanking my rocketeer. Now this is another one of those situations. You see, he can't actually see me in a straight line, but he can step out of here. But stepping out of here isn't a flank, but because his side position is flanking me, it counts as a flank. It's one of those very weird mechanics, which I think I mentioned before. Now, it's a shame my Rocketeer doesn't actually have something to help me out here, like a flashbang. If I had a flashbang, I'll probably flashbang him and overwatch my infantry, because my infantry is no longer flanked. I could actually do this. I could shredder him and shoot the infantry, and worst case, overwatch for the medic. Not a terrible idea. I might do it. Let's try it. Okay, good. That's pretty good damage as well. Basically, I don't think my infantry can one-shot him. That's why I did this. And now I can just shoot infantry, who's gonna kill. Good. And yeah, 7 damage was a lot of damage, but keep in mind he was shredded. Otherwise, that would not have worked at all. Driskin may as well overwatch. See what happens. And here comes the mutants. Okay, he went downstairs. I can't do anything about that. Okay, so we killed a floater and we killed a mutant. So we have 2 floaters, 2 mutants. And I'm keeping track of this because I don't want to lose track of how many enemies I left. Now, I need to be very careful. Those floaters by now could have actually gone around here without me knowing. So what I might actually do is pull back to a more defensible position against both the floaters and mutants. So that means basically this line here. I'm still trying to lure these guys out of this position. He went down here. I mean, the scary part, I guess, would be he could come out this door and, I don't know, jump down to here. That's a possibility. Quite unlikely. Can't discount that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually retreat further back. But I have to take cover against both this side and this side. And that's not easy, because there's almost no L-shaped cover around here. At least there is, but none that's really helping right now. Okay, where can I retreat you that I'm comfortable with? But this here, can he flank me? He can flank me by standing here. So I'm actually reasonably confident in this position here, because I don't think he can flank me that easily. So I'm going to retreat you here. You can also come back. That's low cover, and it's flanked against that side. So I'll move you here. Where can you fire a rocket? Yeah, decent. So steady weapon of you. Barrack longbow can also retreat. Back to this position here. So basically, I don't want to get flanked by the floaters. So I can retreat the gunner back up to here. I can actually retreat further, but I'm not going to. This is a high cover here, so it should block line of sight completely against that side. Not quite actually. But I can't see any other good cover to retreat to, so be it. And you're gonna just reload.
We're green to go.
Let's see what happens. Yep, outsiders.
Did you hear that?
Okay. Hello. You're in the open, mister. Well, looks like we found a lost muton. Now, can we get Barrack Lombo in a position to shoot him? Well, here's the thing. You can't see him. Why? Why can't you see him? Interesting. Where can I see him from then, in that case? Okay, I can definitely see him from here. The distance in range. Barrack Lombo is here, so this person should be able to see him. Let's try it.
Heading to that location.
No dice. Okay, and be careful, there's a muton above me somewhere. Question is where? Is he in the immediate vicinity? If I'm just trying to have a look. It's not obvious if he's anywhere near me. I don't think he is anywhere too close to me. Now, I would like to take his cover, but if he comes out the door here, he's got a flank on me. So that's a problem. Okay. And I would like to also take this cover. If he comes out the door, if he stands there, he's got a flank on me. And I can't even guarantee if I can get a shot on him. So that's annoying. This is quite annoying that you can't actually see him. That's very weird. I mean, the only explanation I can think of is the hill, the elevation is blocking him. Because if you look from this here, I technically can't see him because of the rock. Which is very strange. Okay. I was hoping the sniper could get line of sight. I don't know why the sniper is having so much problems today. Okay, it might actually be worth coming up here to investigate what's going on. Because I have no more eyes on the top there. That's not a mutant leader, so you know what? I'm going to do that. Mix and cross, you can be my eyes. Okay, we found a floater. Interesting. And we know there's a muton somewhere inside here. If I stay here, what could easily happen is a muton can actually come out. In fact, I think that's our muton. Or those could be our outsiders. Or those could be floaters. If they're floaters, that's incredibly scary. So, because if those are floaters, where do I find them again? Okay, yeah, I think that's a muton right there. So I'm not going to stay here. But still, that was interesting information. And what I might actually do is run back to here. Or run back down here. I'll run back down here. But that floater by itself can't flank me. Well, I'm scared of Driskin could get flanked by the mutant up here. He could have come out, and I'm not sure if he can get Lance on me or not. It won't be a flank though, so it might not be too bad. Let's take a shot at Driskin. Okay, what? Batarang has no ammo again. Reload Batarang. I'll stay weapon of you. I need to get eyes to my left as well. I can't fight this blind. And why do you insist on going up? This is terrible. Okay, I feel I'm being pigeonholed to this corner, and that's kind of bad. Floaters is the scary part because I don't know where the floaters could be. So let's actually retreat you further. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, he's still flanked. He's taking a shot. Whoa. Okay, what's their master plan? That's their master plan? Really? Okay, I can see him from here, but I'm out of range. I can probably move up to here and I'll be in range. Can you be flanked from here? Unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. I think I'm just out of range here. So, I'm gonna move up to here. Okay. 94. Barrack Lombo. Decent hit. Can you finish him off, Driskin? Good job. Now, here's a question. Where are those floaters and mutons now? I could actually keep waiting here, so I might do that.
Covering now.
And you can cover on my left.
Ясно.
Okay. My left is... So now I have eyes on my left, I have eyes on this side. What the only thing I'm scared of now is them coming out the door and surprising me.
I'm watching for them. Moving to Overwatch.
To write down, we have one less muton, so one muton left. Okay, a floater came here and went inside. I can't really do much about it though. And this position is still scaring me a little bit. But the fact that this door remains closed is pretty much the main reason I'm staying here. So,
Ready to engage. I'll be watching. On Overwatch.
I'm just gonna keep waiting for them to come to me.
Мониторю сектор.
And I'm gonna retreat Barrack Longbow.
I'm all over it. Rat-tat.
He's a squishy of the group as well. It's only 6 health. Okay, what's happening here? Okay.
Quiet. There's something over
Oh
there.
no. Hi. You are not welcome.
This one is.
Okay. We have one floater left. One floater, one muton left. Okay. Let's just keep overwatching.
Round. I've got my eyes. I'm on it. Roger that. Scan the watch.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Nothing. I don't want to move up there if we can help it. The scariest thing we're moving up is that we're facing a mutant pod leader, and they have covering fire and opportunist. So if I move up, he has a pretty good chance of hitting me, especially if he's just waiting to ambush me.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
Готовность номер один.
Got it covered. I'm on it. I'll be watching.
Outsiders again.
What was that?
Okay, mutant over there. Question is, I might actually be willing to use one of these to find out if he's up here now. I don't think he is. I can't see any obvious places the obvious places he could be standing and isn't blocked off. So I don't actually know where he is. But he has to be close. Do I risk it? Here's a part of the problem. There's still a floater left. I don't know where a floater is. He could be anywhere on the map. He could be coming up behind me. I'm just thinking I'll just keep waiting for him.
Начинаю наблюдение.
I'm on it. Roger that.
Okay, here he is. Barrack Longbow. Wow, come on. At least somebody hit. Good. Ran a range, that's not IQ. Driskin. Good hit. He's on 2 health. And in the open too.
They're falling back.
What are you doing? Whoa! Come on. Okay. Who do I want to finish them off? Vixen Cross or Zhang? Doesn't really matter. Driskin's probably the best position to finish them off, but let's do that. Driskin's getting a lot of kills this mission, simply because he's in a very good position. So I want to reload with you.
Back online. I'll be watching. Ready to rock. Watch. Round.
And that's one floater left. Okay.
I'm covering that area. Roger that. Scanning.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Driskin can reload. Now, I would like to get some soundbite where the last floater is.
Did you hear that?
Okay, I heard something. It's over that way. Okay. Now let's actually go find them. A floater doesn't get opportunities, so I'm not scared of floaters.
Yes, Commander. Got something
Oh.
over here.
Well, I feel it's got team baited. That's 4 floaters. So instead of 1 floater left, now we have 5 floaters. And isn't it lovely? We can't see a single one of them.
Good to go.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
I'm hoping this position doesn't become a death trap.
I'm covering that area.
That's my biggest fear right now. These floaters aren't coming. I guess what I should have done is be a little more patient. But still, this is a 5th pod, so I think this is actually the last pod before the command group.
If they move, they die. Aye, aye.
Готовность номер 1.
And obviously that was not an ideal activation. Where's that coming from? Okay.
What was that?
Hello. Surprise!
One is.
Well, I think that's all my Overwatches. Okay. What the other ones are doing? This could be bad. No? Okay, good. The scariest part is if you lose all your Overwatches of one guy, some another one turns up and basically kills you. It's not as scary later on once I get Sentinel on my infantry and gunners, but until then.
Готовность номер 1.
So let's actually write it down. We now have 4 floaters left.
I'm covering that area.
Okay, nothing. I'm actually scared of reloading those as shotguns, because those shotguns are the main reason. Basically, if a floater turns up right above them, the shotguns has a very good chance of triggering and killing them.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
It's on Overwatch.
Outsiders.
You hear that?
Okay, I mean, okay. Honestly, my playstyle is not particularly fast. You might have noticed. I'm trying to be as safe as possible.
I feel Commander.
That involves a lot of letting the aliens come to me. Okay, what's happening? Nothing. Okay, still not a lot of nothing happening. If nothing still happens next turn, I might actually throw a bow scanner out there.
Готовность номер 1.
Overwatch. I'm watching for you. Aye, aye.
Okay.
Listen. What was that?
I think it's the outsiders and floaters. Okay. Let's actually throw a bow scanner out there.
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
Okay, I see nothing. Possibly something I could have done with that bow scanner is actually throw it over here so I can get eyes into the building itself. Because I still don't have eyes into the building. Not building, UFO.
I'm watching for them. Roger. Affirmative, my eyes.
Ясно. Буду начеку.
Affirmative. Covering.
Okay, we have a floater. We have another floater. Breran takes a shot. That's a crit. Can someone follow up? Baron Glombo? Is this your day? We have 3 floaters left. Okay, I kind of know the position of 2 of the floaters now. 3 of all. Okay, we know where all 3 floaters are. Excellent. This is quite good, I'd say. And that's a dash. So I'm safe. Okay, Driskin, can you please finish this guy off? Okay, that's good. And now I can move up here, where I know both other floaters are. Okay, so why is it I couldn't... interesting. So let's actually write it down. We have 2 floaters left. Barrack Lombo and Ratarang. Okay, so what I might do is shoot the one I can see. And reload with Ratarang.
Need a resupply. Rock and roll.
Ooh, you're the scarier one. Who can I use to finish these guys off? That's a good question. Here's a problem with Vixen Cross. In fact, everyone down here can be easily flanked now, so that's a problem with both of them. So ideally, I can disable one of them or kill him. I don't have enough firepower for this. This is what I'm seeing here. That's a pretty reliable rocket, to be honest. I'm not going to use the rocket for anything else. Let's do it. Okay, that's unfortunate. I didn't mean to kill a power supply. That's $60 I just wasted. Oh well. Tough luck. Still, that basically let me reliably kill a floater without too much worry. So we're now down to no floaters. I'm going to spend one more turn to listen for sound cues and reload. And if I still don't hear anything, which is what I'm expecting, I'm going to move on to the outsiders. Okay, I heard nothing. I'm going to move you down again. In a way, I don't have to use a rocket. I don't have to blow up the power supply either. So, I mean, I need the money, but, you know, let's have a smooth operation before we worry about the money.
What is making that sound?
I'm surprised you can hear us, Zhang, because I can't hear anything.
As you wish.
Okay, so, we're back to where we started. This door. Isn't that funny? We spent all this time and we end up not actually leaving the landing zone very far. I mean, look. Here's a landing zone, back here. And the only place we've actually been is, like, this is a maximum, this is as far as we got. You can see the mutant corpse here. And you can see, you can probably see a few thin man corpses there. Yeah, there it is. We didn't actually make it very far. And honestly, this is how I prefer it. Even on transports, my strategy isn't that different. On transports, I'm even more cautious. Which may be boring to watch, potentially, and can take a very long time. Now, do I want to use a rocket indoors? What it'll do is actually reduce the amount of alloys I get from the mission. But we'll see. I'll probably put a rocket next to the door, along with the infantry. Now, what would be very sad right now is if floater could jump out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure I counted my aliens properly, so that shouldn't happen.
Moving to position. Targets, I'll be watching.
Dash you here.
Already there.
Dash you here.
Let's do this.
Now, the barrack lob wasn't going to do much good anymore here, but that's alright.
Location confirmed.
Есть, выполняю.
On the watch. There's something out
If I want to be very sneaky, I could actually do it from both sides. There's will be a door on the other side too, so I could actually breach from both sides. Do I want to do that? It's quite tempting. Or I can just get this over with. I got plenty of flashbangs. You know what? Let's just get this over with. Screw this. As cool as will be, I just want to finish the job, and that means breaching this door. So let's see what the aliens are. Driskin, you're up first. You have a flashbang.
enemy troops.
Now remember what I said? Okay. That's interesting. In fact, I don't think I need a flashbang to anybody. Great. I can probably kill them all with this turn.
On my way.
5%. That's hilarious. Hilarious even. That one might be the hard one to kill. Who has flashbangs? I think I want to keep my shotguns ready to kill these two, so I'll probably flashbang him instead of killing him. Unless my infantry can see him. Which he can. Okay, infantry can kill him. I don't need rockets. Okay, so you can move up to here.
Heading to that location.
So, what's my backup plan? Just gonna be my backup plan. So infantry can start off with trying to kill him. Actually, you know what? You might as well wound these two. Good. Okay, now Zhang will move down to here and kill this one. Good. Now Vixen Cross can move up to here and help kill this one. Now looking at this, aren't I glad I didn't open this door and start this mission? Can you imagine if I did? Oh, I just spent risking another kill. I'm sure he's not complaining though. Look at Pojo. Let's see if you can get his kill. Good job. 23 aliens. So I was pretty much dead on target. I said around 20-ish aliens, and we have 23 aliens. So, yeah. And Caesar Apollo. Let's go back to home. This is a pretty good mission overall.
Express my gratitude to our troops, Commander. In recovering additional meld from the field, they provided a means for us to expand our development program.
Of course, Shin, it's all you care about, isn't it? You and Violin. I swear it's conspiracy going on. So, Bradarang, congratulations, you're my first sergeant. And this is probably one of the most controversial levels of infantry you can possibly get. Because there's Ranger on it, and Ranger always sparks conversation. Some people hate it, some people love it. Yeah. Suppression. Okay, let's start with suppression. Suppression is good. You might have noticed I love using on my gunners. But, well, let's leave it at that. Okay, suppression is good. Gunslinger. Infantry runs out of ammo pretty fast. They can fire twice a turn. Gunslinger helps elevate that by shooting twice. But here's the thing. Infantry get lock and load down the train. So, do I think Gunslinger is useful because of that? A lot less so. So, I'm going to cut off straight away. So, and Ranger. +1 damage. No stat bonuses, just +1 damage. That sounds pretty boring, but here's the thing: infantry shoots twice. If you get Sentinel next time, if you get Sentinel down the track, which I will, you can be sure of that. They can even shoot 3 times a turn using Sentinel Overwatch. So basically, they fire once and they go Overwatch. So that's effectively like +3 damage, and it increases critical damage as well. So personally, I quite like Ranger here. Suppression is great and all, but I got my gunners for that, and I just think Ranger is more useful for my infantry, so stick Ranger. 93 aim. You're getting good, Bradarang. I like it. Shredder-off. Congratulations, you're my first Sergeant Rocketeer. Opportunist, Tactical Sense, Shredder Ammo. Okay, so Opportunist is very good, but I don't overwatch my Rocketeers much. Tactical Sense is pretty good, but my Rocketeers usually aren't right up front. Lastly, also they're not priority targets either. Because they're not up close and they don't suppress. Lastly, Shredder Ammo. And here's what I'm not sure why they didn't rename it Shredder Rocket. Maybe they ran out of names for perks, so they had to share some. But Shredder Ammo basically means you get Shredder Rocket for free. That's huge. So, Shredder Ammo. Well, basically here, think of it like this. Why do you bring a Rocketeer? For the rockets. Not for overwatching. That's what you bring infantry for. Not for, I don't even know what tactical sense is meant to do on a Rocketeer. So, Shredder Ammo. For the rockets, you know. Local Pojo. Okay. This is another very controversial rank. Danger Zone, Executioner, Tactical Sense. Danger Zone is quite interesting. You can suppress, you can basically area suppress. Executioner is quite good because you can, well, you would like to hit those finishing off shots. And obviously Tactical Sense is pretty good because you get shot less. Okay, now why don't I like Danger Zone? Because area suppression isn't actually that useful. It is useful, but if any of them moves, your suppression goes completely. And the real benefit is really hard targeting the entire group. Other than that, I don't see much point in Danger Zone suppression, and I actually use suppression less and less towards the end of the game. So that's out of the picture. Executioner. I like this, I used to love this, but then I know something. Gunners get shot a lot. You might have noticed, out of my last maybe 6 or so, maybe probably more like 10 missions, my gunners has been shot in heavy cover like 3 times while suppressing. Gunners suppress high priority targets because it's suppress. And also, since I like making my gun as officers, like local Bojo here, they also it's even more reason to keep them not wounded, so they can stay in rotation. So tactical sense. Of course, the bonus to aim is also quite handy as well. Uh, Driskin. Driskin, you're a medic. Now, here's another very interesting level. Opportunist, Smoke Grenade, Paramedic. Opportunist actually isn't that bad if you have a high aim medic, but I don't really care about aim on medics. And 66 aim? Come on. You're not going to be hitting an Opportunist. I mean, you could, but just no. Smoke Grenade and Paramedic. Paramedic's actually a very powerful skill. You can use a med kit twice, you can use a med kit and do something else, completely can shoot. You can like move up someone, use a med kit, and then move back to safety. You can move up, stabilize someone, and move back to safety. It's pretty powerful. But I prefer just not even getting into that kind of situation in the first place. So I prefer Smoke Grenade. Later on, I'll either be getting dense smoke or combat drugs, and what this lets me do is basically prevent me having to use Paramedic in the first place. Of course, that's not always possible, but I like to think that it helps. The fact that you use a Smoke Grenade and then, let's say, shoot or something is also quite handy as well. So, Smoke Grenade is. Zhang, you're my first Sergeant Assault. So, here's another very interesting level. So yeah, Sergeant, you can notice, a lot of classes is quite... It's quite a spark of... It's quite a, hot topic, let's say. You can build... Like, often it defines the build a lot. Either that or has some very weird skills in it, like Ranger. Which I just took. So, sue me. Anyway, hit and run. Close encounters, rapid fire. Rapid fire, if back in vanilla Xcom, Enemy Unknown, 2012, this was like, I remember I loved the assaults because of rapid fire. You run up to a cyber and just go rapid fire and go, you're dead. It was so beautiful. But now you can easily take this. You can take these other two skills instead. Now, hit and run. So yeah, but basically, I don't actually like rapid fire that much anymore because the problem with rapid fire is one, you're firing the same target, which unless you're facing a big target, it's not that useful. And most big targets are also mechanized, which means they have insanely high DR, where shotguns aren't particularly useful. So let's just forget about rapid fire for now. Close encounters and hit and run. So something you notice about this rank is that all three skills give you 2 shots a turn if you use them right. Rapid fire is every turn. These two are both situational. So hit and run. Let's talk about this one. Hit and run lets you shoot at a flank target for free, and that's actually pretty good. But here's my gripe with it. It doesn't work on flying targets, and often I want to use my shotgun against flying targets. A heavy floater turns up. What I want to do, I want to shoot it twice from beneath it. I can't do a hit and run. I can do that with close encounters. And here's another thing. Assaults don't get much aim, for the most part. So really, if you're not within close encounter range, which I'll talk about in a second, so let's put it this way. Hit and run, you can use it from further range than close encounter. That's the main reason you take a hit and run. You often use it with rifle assaults, but since assaults don't get much aim in the first place, I see very little point in using this with a shotgun assault. So here is where I prefer close encounters because, like I said, I can run beneath a heavy floater and shoot it twice. I can run up at something and shoot it and run back. There's so much versatility in this. You can shoot someone and then shoot someone else. It's so much you can use the skill for. I love it. So close encounter it is. And that's it. That's pretty good. And we have a nice A team going on here. Like, we have quite a few sergeants now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barrack Lombo's slipping. He's no longer getting 5 kills a mission. Oh well. He had to slip sometime, right? He couldn't constantly get 5 kills a mission. Let's continue. 6 mil. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I lost maybe $30 there. I think a damaged one gives you 30, whereas a completed one gives you 60. So that's a bit of a shame. The mount's nice and all, but what I'm really looking at is this Illyrium, this alloys, and most importantly, these flight computers. So what we're probably going to do is sell some stuff. So starting with this, 30. I could sell this, and I'm actually quite tempted to, so I think I will. And here's the single status tanks. You need 12 status tanks and 12 surgeries to be able to get advanced surgeries to reduce injury times by, I believe, 70%, which is pretty good. But I don't find it vital enough, and you get way more later on. So that can all go. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all I want to do right now. It's quite a good amount of money. What can I do with that money? I can start building a foundry. No, I can't. I need to wait for this finish. I can build satellites. In fact, 4th of June, I need those satellites. I'm glad I remember this time. So, that's one. And we need slightly more money. How much more do we need? We need 140, so we need $50. We don't need this many flight computers, but I might actually keep some. I can't quite remember ahead far enough. Alien surgery. Okay, I don't need this much Illyrium, that's for sure. And something else as well that I don't need. I don't need this much carbine and pistols. Well, it's nice, but later on I can actually get more. Floater corpses to me is probably the least worthwhile corpses I can possibly have. Well, I've been selling a lot of Illyrium and weapon fragments so far, so let's just do that. I might sell one computer. 70. 70. How much do I need? 140. So I only need 50. Let's get a second satellite. So now we have 2 satellites coming up. Let's continue. Excellent. And like I said before, we're just in time to get alien computers.
I have difficulty understanding how such an advanced species could show so little empathy for the lives of other sentient beings. It goes against everything we have ever imagined. The technology is there, but with it comes a carelessness we would never have expected.
I would actually...
What could have brought them to this?
Thanks, Marlon. Try to keep your philosophical thoughts to your own time if possible, because right now I don't really care too much. So I would actually like to build a lift down here so I can get access to this place here, so I can build a second laboratory. I'm pretty sure I have enough scientists for it. I do, and a second laboratory will speed up my research by quite a lot. The thing about mobile research is that it's multiplicative, which means every laboratory increases your research speed by a lot. So put it this way, first one gives you 20%, next one gives you another 20%, and now 10%. What this means is not 20 plus 20 plus 10 for 50. So 50% more speed. What it actually means is 20% times 20% times 10%. Okay? What this means is that 20 times 20, 20 times 20 is, okay, God, 400. Look, what am I talking about? 1.2 times 1.2. Okay, so 0.2 times 0.2, and we're looking at 1.44%. Okay, times 1.1, and we're looking at 1.584%. Okay, now, no, I'm making no sense, am I? Okay, what that means is effectively instead of 50% more, you're looking at 58.4% more. And if you put another laboratory, you times 2 again and times another 0.1 again. You can kind of see what I'm getting at. I'm obviously I don't do maths. I don't talk about this kind of maths on a daily basis, so I'm sorry I got a jump on up there, but you can kind of get the idea. It's kind of like, what's that called? Compound interest. That's right. It's basically like compound interest, except in this case, it's compound research. That's probably the best comparison I can give. So this is Long War devs actually consider this almost like a bug, and they're actually considering removing the multiplication feature of it and in future releases. But for now, keep that in mind. So with that said, I want to somehow get a lift going. So what I might do is sell something to make $100. I need those flight computers now. I don't think I need this much Illyrium. And let's actually start building. And ideally, we can start excavating this, and then we can build a second laboratory here. I still want to build a foundry there, but I can't do that until the end of the month anyway. Okay, good. We have another laser cannon. Who do I want to give it to? Let's see. Who do I want to defend more? North America or Asia? I think I want North America defended better. Two stingrays. Spear. You've been a good pilot so far. You one-shot that UFO at the start of the game. You can have it. Let's continue scanning. Come open 5 days. No, France. I need my alloys. Okay, medium radar. And now we have laser cannons. So, let's go try to take it down. We even have a radar research. Thanks to another radar we took it down earlier. Back in April.
We have eyes on the bandit.
So, come on. Ow. Oh boy. And that is the power of laser cannons, and this is why you want to have laser cannons. He just soloed a medium radar. Who's that pilot? Promote that pilot. Not so sharpy. Well, I say you're pretty sharp right now, and you're pretty good in my books, so I like it. Yeah. Let's go to the UFO's crash site. Ooh, it's the urban block one. Excellent. So let me set a team up for this. I'll get back to you. Okay, so this will be the squad we're taking to this medium land UFO. You might have noticed I've actually started running out of people to put the arc thrower on. So I'm putting on the assault, which is probably a poor idea to be honest. But here's this problem. I'm not sure who else to put it on. I do want to bring 2 arc throwers. It's a did I say landed medium? I mean crash medium. So yeah, a crash medium. I will never bring arc throwers on a landed medium. That would be just downright scary and downright asking for trouble. And I would prefer my operation to go smoothly, naturally, you know, like pretty much everyone do. So yeah, I put on the assault instead of stacking armor, which I could actually turn on to regret. I mean, she only had 7 HP, which is not particularly high for. You know what? I think I don't need on the assault. I think I prefer having armor on you. I just for the peace of mind. Instead, Gunner, you have 6 HP base. You have more. You have more HP than the assault. You can have the arc thrower, and that makes you so slow. Oh well, I'll make sure to keep a control situation if I am going to capture. That's for sure. And chances are I'll probably be trying to capture the outsiders. So I need flashbangs, which I have 2 of. I'm really running out of inventory slots right now. You can probably tell. I need an 8th member soon. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of inventory slots all the time. Anyway, so Engineer is an urban block, so lots of destructible cover. With Sapper, it should be reliable, unlike back in Flooded City, where none of our HE grenades did anything. That was a huge disappointment. This time, it'll be mostly rubble, but with Sapper, it should be pretty reliable. The rest of the loadout's pretty normal. Instead of taking a medic, I decided to take everyone else instead. I just wanted to. I was debating taking a sniper or a medic, but I want to have disabling shot because I'm taking GG Fisher here, who's only a spec. A spec Rocketeer simply means they don't have heat warheads. I would take a Lance Corporal Rocketeer over a spec Rocketeer any day, like anyone else would, but mostly because of the heat warheads. Heat warheads means I can have a peace of mind against cyber discs. Some peace of mind at least. So now instead I'm using MG and Theo for his disabling shot, or her disabling shot. And I'm talking about the squad. Let's just get down there. I think I'm done enough talking this episode. It's been an hour and a half, so let's just launch the mission. Okay.
We're heading into China for the next operation. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban area. We'll need to move in and secure the scene before people start panicking.
Okay. I'm curious, where do we land?
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Fascinating. Well, that'll be it for this time. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Sorry it was such a long one, but forgive me, it was a large land UFO and I wanted to be very cautious. Like I said, if you enjoyed, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for a medium land UFO. Crash UFO. I need to keep... I can't talk. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.